In this small town, no one raised chickens, but every family had chicken to eat at every meal. It was only because little chickens rained down from their sky every day, and the rain fell at a fixed time every day. Every family would wait under the sky with a tattered cloth. Then, a firework would appear in the sky above the village. But when the firework burst, it was little chickens that scattered. In this way, the villagers could lie back every day and still have meat to eat at every meal. But this time, before the villagers could catch the chickens, a huge robot suddenly appeared. Its huge tentacles, like vacuum cleaners, sucked the villagers in one after another. The strong suction soon lifted the boy into the air. At the critical moment, the girl took the boy's hand. She was sucked into the machine with him. When they woke up again, everyone was evenly divided into several containers. A giant robot stood outside the containers. It pulled the rope in front of it. The villagers in one of the containers all fell into the big pot below. Then, prepared side dishes were put into the pot and stir-fried together. This was the robot's favorite food. The boy beside was simply stunned. But the next second, the robot pulled the rope again. At this moment, the boy was suddenly lifted into the air. The girl tried to help again when she saw this, but all their struggles were in vain. It was a greedy little chef that pulled him up. It opened its mouth, about to steal a bite. The big chef beside hit it with a pan. The boy and the girl were just thrown out of the kitchen. They escaped to the vent smoothly. They thought they were finally saved, but unexpectedly, the world outside was full of robots. Seeing this, the boy burst into desperate tears. The girl, though sad, still held the boy's hand. She smiled and encouraged him not to give up, but as she smiled, she started crying with him. Suddenly, a huge explosion blew the boy and the girl into a giant's noodle bowl. The noodles were then poured beside a sewer, so the two planned to escape through the sewer. With the girl's help, the boy climbed into the sewer first. It was the girl's turn, but a pair of huge eyes suddenly appeared behind her. The boy was so scared that he immediately covered his ears and hid in the corner. She stretched out her hand desperately, asking the boy for help, but the boy turned around and chose to save himself. At the last moment of her life, 2 tears of despair rolled down the girl's face. The boy escaped from the giant's city through the sewer. When the dawn of hope shone on his face, he thought he was finally safe. But an even bigger twist came. Those villages they had thought were their own were actually farms raised by the giants one by one.